Once again, welcome back to the program. ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦੇ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਸੈਗਮੈਂਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਕਿ ਕੌਮ ਦੇ ਹੀਰੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਇਹ ਨਵੀਂ ਫਿਲਮ ਆਈ ਹੈ ਉਸ ਸੰਬੰਧ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਗਿਆ ਆਏ ਹੋਏ ਮਹਿਮਾਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਉਸੇ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕਲਚਰ ਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰਮੋਟ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਇੱਕ ਮੋਜ਼ੇਕ ਹੈ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਕਿ ਵੱਖਰੇ ਵੱਖਰੇ ਦੇਸ਼ਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਲੋਕ ਆ ਕੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਕਲਚਰ ਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰਮੋਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਇੰਟੀਗ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਜਦੋਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਦੂਸਰੇ ਮੁਲਕਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਦੂਸਰੇ ਮੁਲਕਾਂ ਦੇ ਲੋਕ ਕੀ ਸੋਚਦੇ ਨੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਕਲਚਰ ਬਾਰੇ ਤੇ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਇਸ ਮੋਜ਼ੇਕ ਨੂੰ ਹੋਰ ਬਿਹਤਰ ਬਣਾ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ। ਇਸੇ ਸੰਬੰਧ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੁਝ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਆਏ ਹੋਏ ਸਾਡੇ ਮਹਿਮਾਨ ਕਾਇਓ ਤੋਇਨ ਨਾਲ। ਇਹ ਐਫਰੋਬੀਟਸ ਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਇੱਕ ਸੰਸਥਾ ਚਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਨੇ ਜਿਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਆਪਣੇ ਕਲਚਰ ਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰਮੋਟ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਕੀ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਇਹ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਕਿਸ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਇਹ ਸਮਝਦੇ ਨੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਆਪਣਾ ਯੋਗਦਾਨ ਪਾ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਨੂੰ ਹੋਰ ਬਿਹਤਰ ਕਰਨ ਵਿੱਚ। ਆਓ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਾਇਓ ਤੋਂ। ਵੈਲਕਮ ਟੂ ਦ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ।
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So since how long you have been associated with this group and what prompted you to start this group?
Well, this group, I created it like over less than 2 years now. What prompted me was being in Canada, I look at Canada as a very, very multicultural society.
Right.
So this music is traditionally from my background, which is Yoruba, from Nigeria.
Okay.
So then I took that music, although there's the pioneer of the music, if we are from the same background, it's called Fela Kuti, which it originates Afrobeat.
Okay.
So I took that music, I took it here, then I started to share with Canadians.
Right.
And in my group, we have although the music is African background,
Right.
strictly from my tribe, we have 90% who are white from all the ethnicities.
Okay.
And they are playing, I shared the music, the culture with my group, and they picked it up, and that's why whenever we've been performing for close to 2 years now, and everywhere we go, there is inclusiveness in our music.
Wonderful.
And in our band.
And that's a very important thing, what you talked about, inclusiveness, because right now what we are finding out is that different countries, people coming together and, trying to bring together that symphony. That's really great. You talked about the tribes from your country. If you could just elaborate a little bit, because just for our viewers today, from Africa, there are many countries and there are lots of tribes over there. So what is common amongst these tribes?
In my tribe, we call Yoruba.
Okay.
What is very common is we share one core, music, food, and we share what I see about my tribe, another tribe. Our music is very unique.
Okay.
That's a kind of a way of connection.
Right.
And the kind of instrument we play. And when I take from that tribe, from our tribe, take it to look at India, like this drum here. In India, they play something like tabla. And this one,
it's a smaller tabla.
It's a small tabla, but when I play, you can probably see the traces, the influence of tabla and all those things in this music, in this instrument. That is why I see that, I look at music as a way of universal language.
Right.
And since it's a universal language, it's a way to connect everybody together, and which brings us together. And that's what I'm seeing in the kind of my band, my organization that I created right now.
Wonderful. We would like to listen later on when we finish off the program, but before that, as a layman, because we don't know much about Africa, we don't know much about Nigeria, but definitely we know, seeing on television, that drum beats are a major strong forte of the African people. Lots of drum beats. Is that the major, instrument which you guys focus upon?
Yes, we have a lot of other instruments, but basically handmade. We use horn, like what we say horn. There's a cow horn you blow. There's different there's a string.
Right.
But everything is very, very traditionally local. But drums are the most thing that connect. When you go to Africa, when you hear the drum, it's a form of a way of conversation.
Right.
It's like I was telling somebody, I said, drum has been a signature. This one we call it talking drum.
Okay.
If you understand this language, I can communicate with you.
Okay.
Other person cannot hear what I'm saying. So it's drum, even in the whole time, if there is something happening in the other village, they play drum. When you hear the drum or the horn or the bell. So anything percussion is a form of communication. We call it like, somebody was telling me, say, I think Africa already have cell phone long time.
Right.
But it's just not been developed because it's what we use to communicate from one area to another.
Absolutely.
And when somebody understands the language, they pick it up. It's very, very common among Africans.
Absolutely.
Like in Nigeria, I can say that for my culture.
What about Canada? Now, since the past 2 years, you have been going around and spreading this message of universal love, what you talked about, because it's a universal language. Music requires no language to communicate.
It's a universal.
Absolutely. So what has been the response? And also, on March the 28th, you are organizing a big function. Let us know a little bit about that.
March 20th, we are bringing something that is called Afri-Calypso.
Okay.
Calypso, it has African roots in it. It goes to the Latin, and then it's a calypso. It's a calypso, merengue, salsa, soca. You can see it in the Americans,
okay.
like in the Central America.
Right.
So we are taking the Afrobeat, we are putting it in the calypso. See, calypso, Afro-Calypso that we are setting up for the March 28th. Is a form of way to introduce something new to the community.
Right.
But though from back home, it's where we brought that together, Afri-Calypso. It's what the event is called. So we now make it Afri-Calypso Vancouver.
Okay.
Just sharing the same language of music with Canadians. Canadians already know Calypso.
Right.
So we are bringing the Africa into the Calypso.
Okay.
Afri-Calypso Vancouver.
That's
so
wonderful.
Just to share it with the people.
So March the 28th, where is this function being held? And towards the end also, we would like to finish this discussion with you you playing this instrument, what you have brought today.
Well, it's going to be at the Legion Hall, 2205 Commercial Drive,
right,
in Vancouver. We usually, when we use it, we call it Africa Shrine.
Okay.
And we have food, we do food. When you come to Africa Shrine, which is Legion Hall, 2205 Commercial Drive, in Vancouver, we share food with music.
Wonderful.
We just play the music, we share the African food with you. So you hear the music, you eat the food.
Music is the soul for the mind, and of course food is going to feed you. Yes. So if we could just listen to what you have brought.
Yeah, this is called talking drum, as I said. Okay. And you can see some influence of Indian tabla in it. Okay. So it's called talking drums. And I'll play a little bit of music.
Wonderful. That really starts making you tap your feet, and definitely on March the 28th, we know that people will definitely enjoy this festivity what you're bringing. Thank you and best wishes.
Thank you very much.
So ਅੱਜ ਜੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਕਿ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿਹਾ ਨੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਭ ਨੂੰ ਨਿਮੰਤਰਣ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ 28 ਮਾਰਚ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਪਹੁੰਚੋ ਕਮਰਸ਼ੀਅਲ ਡਰਾਈਵ ਵੈਂਕੂਵਰ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ। ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਲੈਣੀ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ ਤੇ ਸਕਰੀਨ ਤੇ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਹੋਏ ਫੋਨ ਨੰਬਰ ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਫੋਨ ਕਰਕੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਆਪ ਮਹਿਸੂਸ ਕਰੋ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਕਲਚਰ ਤੇ ਮਾਣ ਹੈ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਬਾਕੀ ਕਲਚਰਸ ਬਾਰੇ ਵੀ ਪਤਾ ਹੋਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਿਮੂਲੇਟ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਇੰਜੋਏ ਕਰ ਸਕੀਏ ਜੋ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰਦਾਨ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ।